everyone. It's Tammy Lynn Chambers, welcoming you to our January 2019 full moon forecast guidance. I don't know, it's a bunch of stuff, like guidance on the new energies that are coming in with the eclipses and some light language. So this full moon is going to be very transformational, and for a week or so now, I know the HATHORS have been wanting to come in and share with us their wisdom and perspective about these full moon energies. So I'm going to kind of let them do the talking in terms of the guidance and the inspiration about how we can use these new energies to our greatest advantage. So they say they're coming in to speak collectively about new wisdom that's going to be imparted to us at the 0 point of the eclipse. And this full moon is in Leo. And they're saying that this energy of the sacred lion brings in a new courage for all of us. And something that we weren't expecting to happen is going to happen with these new energies. So every time there's an eclipse event, it creates a portal between Earth and the cosmos. And this portal will open up tomorrow night or Sunday night for most people. That's when it occurs. And in through that portal is going to come some new aqua light, they're saying. It's aqua colored light from the center of the heart of 22 galaxies that form a diamond shape, the heart of the Creator, Source God. And they want us to get really excited. But they also know that these new energies, this ascension process, is causing people to feel a little bit worn out. And just stepping back in here, myself included, like yesterday, out of the blue, I just suddenly got like ascension flu. Like I got body aches, I got like a low-grade fever, and I spent like all of Saturday pretty much in bed, really not feeling like doing anything at all. So they're saying that might temper your excitement because you're not feeling well, but you should be excited. So don't curse what you seem to think of as an illness, because it's not the flu as we humans know the flu to be. It's not a cold from a virus you picked up from somewhere. It's your body realigning to the Earth's new polarities, magnetic fields, and allowing you at the point, this 0 point eclipse, to bring in this power, bring in this potent life force energy, and to ascend even higher. So they're saying for some of you that's not the case. You're not ready to go higher yet. You still have more to lose. More wisdom needs to be imparted, and more limiting beliefs and false narratives, karma and so forth that you think you're holding on to for security purposes, like you think it makes you feel safe. For those of you, you're still going through kind of they're saying a newer ascension path. Then they said there's kind of a middle path. Those of you that have dropped some of the heavy baggage, but you're not yet ready to commit your soul to going higher. So you've dropped some heavy baggage and you feel good, and you're just kind of in a, they say it feels stagnant to you, but it's kind of where your soul has put a little bit of the brakes on to let you get used to where you're at in your ascension process. And then there's the higher road path for those that have been working on their spirituality for quite some time now. We're talking about many years. They're saying since 2012 and beyond. Those of you that have been actively engaged in spiritual work, clearing up your karma, loosening karmic ties, working on forgiveness, self-love, bringing more love into your life, working on community, that those souls are ready to go to the higher ascension planes. So everyone will receive they're saying, quote unquote, dose of this energy coming in for the eclipse. Some will receive it in greater degrees of clarity and luminescence and brilliance than others. But that doesn't make it any less exciting, because everyone's on the same path to enlightenment. There's no timetable or time frame to get there in terms of linear time. Everyone's soul is doing it at their own pace. And so you shouldn't feel left out or frustrated or concerned that you're not keeping up with the Joneses, they said. That you're not, keeping up with somebody who may be on a higher ascension plane than you. So they're likening it to rungs of a ladder that are climbed, although that's a metaphor. There's no ladder. And you just take it one step at a time. And when you get up on a ladder, they're showing me like a really tall ladder, like you go up the first few steps and you're like, oh, this feels great. And then you kind of get to the middle and you're like, oh, I need to go a little bit slower. I'm getting kind of high now. And then those really tall, big ladders, you're like, whew. You get up at the top and you're like, this is exhilarating, but I don't want to look down. I don't look down because I don't want to fall. I just want to keep going. We're saying that's kind of the energy of this eclipse and this full moon. It's exhilarating. They're saying, they're pointing back to me that I spoke yesterday. There was a few people on my Instagram live, but I spoke about spiritual ecstasy and divine fulfillment in the art of allowing and letting go. If you're ready for this higher plane, you just have to let go and allow it. Just go out in nature. Just ask your soul what it wants. Ask your heart. Go into your heart space. Like, what do I want? If you're ready, you're going to know you're ready. And you'll just be like, I'm ready for this. I'm open. I'm allowing. And just see yourself sending any negativity, any resistance, any false beliefs, anything that might be limiting you. Just say that. I think we think that releasing is this intricate, detailed process. And really, it's just the setting of the intention. And it only has to be done one time. It doesn't have to be done over and over and over again. If you just say, I'm ready, if you just see yourself sending anything that's limiting you or holding you back, because God and your guides, angels, are not holding you back from anything. If you feel stuck, it's because somehow along the way, you've gotten entangled and stuck yourself. Beliefs, fears, you've allowed yourself to be held back. And this is Tammy saying, I speak from complete understanding and experience with this in my own life. I know exactly where this is coming from. So the Hathors are saying, just see it all those things. Just ask Mother Earth, ask Gaia to take those things from you. And just literally or figuratively see them soaking down into the dirt, into the ground around you. And then she's got them. They don't linger, they don't stay with you. And yes, unless you choose to continue to bring them back up in the forefront of your thinking. If you keep coming back to these limiting things, then you've created what you've asked for, right? You think the thought, you're creating that limiting belief or whatever all over again. And then you do have to release it again because you've kind of brought it back to life. You've resurrected it. But if you can let these things go in the faith and trust that they're gone, your guides have taken them from you. There's nothing else you need to do, but just go do something else. Like, go have fun. It's gone now. Like, go celebrate. You got rid of your baggage, they're saying. So they want to support you on this process. They want to bring in some light language. And I've never brought in the HATHORS light language before, so this is kind of fun for me. But they're saying this light language is to help you with the art of allowing, with staying in the present moment and not projecting yourself too far into the future, because the year is new, they're saying, and we're all kind of concerned about how our year's already going to play out. And we're just now getting into it. So this eclipse energy, they're saying, is going to stay with us for the next 6 months. So whatever this brings to us is going to be having a major influence in our life till like the next set of eclipses. I think is it June, July time frame. So let's just get comfortable as we bring this Hathorian light language into our spirits, into our souls. They're saying hold your hands up as outstretched, as if you're accepting something from heaven. So the Hathors are saying they're great healers, and they want to bring through some physical healing right now. They keep saying karma releasing. There's you can choose to let all your karma go in one fell swoop and not have to kind of deal with past karma anymore. So they're saying if you are just ready to move forward and kind of stop looking back at the past, then you can choose to accept this healing from them. And so they said some souls are not ready to do that yet. And if that's the case, they're saying you can just end this transmission or this teaching here at this point. But if you're ready to move forward, onwards and upwards, they're saying there's no reason to hold on to this old baggage, then they're going to transmit this healing now. Just be open to receive if you are. They show me layers of a heart. Looks like an onion. So there's many hearts inside of a heart, like concentric hearts. And they want you to see all of those layers of your heart getting brighter and brighter and brighter. They're saying this is going to bring up sorrow for some people. Just let it release. So they're thanking you now for letting them be a part of this process, this transformational process. They're saying many people are not familiar with them, and you can go look up the HATHORS, who they are. They're asking me to reference Tom Kenyon because I personally love his sound healing, and if you're not familiar with him, he mainly channels the HATHORS. He does others too, but he spends a lot of time doing HATHOR healings and sound healing, and so it's Tom Kenyon, Kenyon. You can go to his website, and most of his recordings are free. You just have to agree to some little it's like little terms and conditions. You don't have to put your email or anything, but you go to like Tom Kenyon, I think it's listening on his website, and all of his HATHOR recordings are there. And there's many multidimensional galactic healing ones from them. If you're feeling ascension flu symptoms, then they're recommending that you go listen to some of those. And I personally have used those with these ascension flu symptoms, and I've gone from like feeling like crap, and the little recordings are only like 7 or 8 minutes long, and I can listen to one and I'll feel like completely 100% better when I'm done. So I invite you to go check him out, especially if you're kind of feeling under the weather today. And with that, I wish you a blessed, happy, and exciting full moon eclipse. And we will talk to you soon.